Hi, Lasagna Club. So we have here the Sierra Cantabria Collecion Privada. So every box is always going to have a monster wine, and this is the one for the month of February. Plus, Collecion Privada means private collection, and so the importer actually had to steal it from the Aguirre family's house. Don't tell anybody. Rioja in north central Spain has been probably the most iconic region in Spain forever. It's thought that wine growing there predates even the Romans, and it was Spain's first highest level of wine law, the DOCA, Denominación Origin Calificada, in 1991, a privilege that it shares only with the region of Priorat, which was given its DOCA much later. But I mean, that really sort of touches on how important the Rioja region is for making wines in Spain. Now, traditionally, Rioja has been a blend of a bunch of different grapes, and then aged in all kinds of different vessels for long periods of time. So you end up with sort of like a muted, bland, very spiced kind of wine. But as wine production and attitudes kind of modernized, a lot of people are now making monovarietal Rioja, meaning one single grape. In this case, we have 100% Tempranillo, aged in French Barrique. So, I mean, that kind of brings it into like that full bore modern style of wine. They also use a really unique way of making wine called carbonic maceration, where the grapes are actually fermented without being pressed. So intercellular kind of fermentation goes on inside the grape that creates flavors that wouldn't otherwise be made before being pressed and allowed to ferment in barrel. So the Sierra Cantabria Collecion Privada, this is just like a stomper of a wine. This is going to be great with your roasted lamb, your steaks, your like braised meats. It's going to require a hefty decant before you get to it. Give it at least like 2 or 3 hours. I gave it overnight. I let it sit overnight in a decanter and came back to the next day, and it was just a stunner. So really excited to share this wine with you, and I know you're going to love it. Thank you so much. Enjoy.